right?
Shadow Demon with AM.
Yeah.
But this is a Thompson Shadow Demon. When they
Demon.
Yeah, when they
Coming
were...
to your pubs. 5 poison stacks.
5
this is gonna hurt.
Ooh,
look at that.
Okay.
That forces him to solve immediately. That was pretty good.
Does he still have that? Derek's very slow with that Orb of Venom on him. It will be taken down as the first blood, but maybe next time. They look like they want another Seb. He's got some backup from No-Tail, but can they turn it around? I don't think so.
Yeah, No-Tail has no mana to work with. Oh, that's called.
And he's also using that big camp. He's indeed fine. It looks like the difference will be made on that bottom lane. We'll see who comes out ahead there. So far, we have the Juggernaut sitting on 14 for 4. CK only got 6 last hits though. That can't be good. They need kills.
Definitely not good. If you remember yesterday, at this point he would have 1 bracer at least, perhaps.
Yeah.
He would be on a way to get another. No-Tail.
Oh, tanking. Will be a kill off. Madara has a say in it. Oh, maybe next time he is fine. They do get the kill on No-Tail's Chen.
Yeah, that was close.
On Madara. Oh. Another stun coming out. He does not. Now he does have a point in his healing ward, and they were still able to get the kill on maybe next time.
Right somewhere, did he?
Yeah, to the tower.
Here too. Yeah, so
still counted as 3. So who's having the better start here? Because we talked about how important it was for ILTW to be up against a Darkseer by himself. So OG got that right, but they are not doing as well on that.
Yeah, they're not really doing too well on this lane.
No.
It looks like Vega knew that they can take this Jug plus Lich combination camper on that mid lane.
I mean, he lives every time.
Yeah.
Until now, at least for now. Don't want to jinx him.
Yeah, Thompson has Purge, so it might change.
Yeah. No-Tail again in trouble and again taking a dive. Jerax might be the next one to fall. Madara focusing him, well said. Can he actually stop that from happening? He can. He's got no more mana for stun with the stick charges. He will have 1 second. He doesn't really get lucky with those seconds actually. Does get the reality ripped out. 1 more hit will do it, but the healing ward is up. Madara, he's able to run a real fast. Chen is indeed back, and Madara, can he live? It spins around. Bexu's actually blocking him, but it doesn't matter because he wants to go in anyway. Gets the kill on Seb. No-Tail could not save his buddy.
Well, this is a bloodbath for OG.
It's disastrous.
I think they're overestimating the power of that Kotal plus CK. I mean,
1k gold in favor of Vega as well. They are definitely dealing with this lane a lot better than what we saw yesterday from Liquid.
Liquid, if
status is OG's lane on the bot lane is not going great, but Anti-Mage is farming good, and he is not getting interrupted. Like, there's no supports helping him out. And no supports coming to stop him either, as we do have another Chen dead on the bot lane. But
they're not all bad. You have the Anti-Mage versus Darkseer. Yeah, Darkseer later on in the game has the wall to work with, so AM is gonna have that illusion that's gonna be problematic. You also have X marks the spot for catch, but that's about it. And Anti-Mage versus Jug, in my opinion, I mean not in my opinion, it is always better for AM.
Again, Seb tries to reality rift himself out of that, but the Omni Slash is there. Madara will secure that kill. Jerax goes for the TP out, is able to get that.
Yeah, but Seb is to actually just completely crush him.
And he's slightly behind in terms of gold of the Anti-Mage right now, and he will be definitely behind in terms of experience. So try for try, that's always a risky business right there. No-Tail, he might live this time, and maybe next time tries to roll away, but it gets blocked by Seb. He's now trying to deny himself to Ancients, but oh, that was close actually.
Yeah, that was actually very close.
Yeah, I thought they were just waiting for that right-click Kunkka coming in though. Let's see if DM can make something happen. Does flash up No-Tail, and once again a hit on Thompson too, and we'll get a double kill on that bottom lane with 1 rotation in it.
Goes well for you. You're gonna be, unless you're killing them all the time, you're gonna be behind. And this is the power of Kunkka versus AM.
Yeah, let's see. He can blink in a second, silence for the moment. He will not be able to blink in a second because he'll be silenced for the whole duration. Camp. Help ILTW find a safe place to farm, and 1 on that top lane.
This is one of those things that happens when you play a draft that isn't really your draft and you haven't practiced it.
What is the comeback? What is the way back for? Ooh, that is a dead Thompson. The same impact as the support. The support Shadow Demon would have done indeed the same, and they can't fight yet.
They can't. They really can't. They just have to flee. You asked what their comeback is.
Yeah.
Their comeback is this AM. Like that's it. You're playing 4 protect 1. The CK is like the CK is and that Chen just got clean.
Maybe, nah, I guess it was kind of obvious with the way they backed up from base. LTW is just trying to cut the waves and make some space or buy some time for himself and his team to defend, and of course they need Coddle for that high ground defense as well.
Yeah, any creep skip is good for them right now.
A nice disruption, keeping our spirit at bay for the time being. Getting a stun there as well, but I don't think, like, Madara is just hitting those towers.
I mean, the ceiling board is just, oh, courier, alright.
Just like DM, they are just, they don't really care. Oh, X mark. No tail, doesn't get a disruption, will die again. At least, he's very low level. He's back in 10 seconds.
Do they have creeps? They have the catapults, alright. So
yeah, they have the catapults.
They aren't defending this. I don't see how they defend. Aegis is still up.
This is 17 minutes. Okay, at what point do you call it?
You don't call it.
No?
No, you don't. You're losing one side, perhaps two, but you're not calling this.
Okay.
You still have a tier 1 on the bottom lane. You are crushed, don't get me wrong, but I don't think you're gonna call it anytime soon.
Okay.
They're waiting for this AM too.
One of their strengths. Never count OG out. Perhaps they can find something here.
They're hard.
No, they have to. They already. They can't commit.
Your darks on your shadow demon disrupt you.
Confusing. Okay, well, Vega is once again pressuring mid, and they are looking for tops. And with that surge, maybe next time gets the silence off of him and slow as well with the kick. The disruption is there to try and help him get away, but there is no way for him to get out of this one. He does have a buyback.
That's so bad. He has buyback though, yeah.
And ILTW's creep skimmer, they do have a wave to work with. It's not very full on life, but they've got the healing ward, so it is okay. They find the Coddle there too. DM, actually DM taking a lot of damage from Seth right here. Perhaps there's a way they can make something happen here. Jerix taking a lot of damage from that Magnetize. Has to be careful, has to move back to base. ILTW, he's joining in the fight. He's looking for a kill on that Kunkka, but the wall is there. The Omni Slash as well. There is no one dying on the side of Vega, and they tried so hard. DM, he's just gonna X-mark himself back to base as he gets some life back, salving up, claritying up, and he'll be back. OG, you have to hope that Vega makes a mistake. At the same time, I mean, we're talking a lot about what OG needs to do to hold on here, but Vega played this so well.
Yeah, that bottom lane, I think it all fell apart for OG on that bottom lane.
Yeah.
Here we go, CK running in.
Yeah, they have to fight outside the base. The Will-O-Wisp finds some time. Kenzu dropping low, but never mind. He's already back up, and it is Seth that is the first one to fall. He'll buy back, seeing if he can make a difference. The Omni Slash will take out No-Kill, who also still will have a buyback. ILTW is forced back to base. And the Magnetize does not take him over the edge. But that was OG. That's what they had. Will-O-Wisp used. Can they do something more? Maybe next time, jumping in, perhaps a little bit far. ILTW getting a one cleave. And let's see, he already blink himself out. The Mana Void does give him a kill though. That is an Earth Spirit, and he will be recalled. He'll be right back if previous experience is anything to go by. Actually, that was the wrong team.
He would be recalled if he had that Chen.
If you had a Chen, he would be recalled. But he is fast enough to run to make it seem like he got recalled.
He has that rolling boulder to work with. Has that, yeah. They didn't really practice it, most likely. Couldn't really execute it.
X-Mark, Thompson. Missed the combo there. And again, Madara and DM, they're just focusing on the racks, trying to get Megas. Maybe now, the stun comes out, they're looking for the kill on this Kunkka, but the Greaves are there and everybody's healed up to full. The damage is barely there. Blink out again from ILTW, knowing he can't get anything done there. Seth again, trying to throw out stuns as much as he can. The Mana Point there as well. He does not get the kill on the M. Now finally he dies, but ILTW, he has to get back to base. They did get the kill on the Kunkka and he does not have buyback, but Madara is still a very big problem here on the side of Vega Squadron. Disruption creating some Madaras of their own for OG. The Reality Rift in to try and see if they can kill up Kenzu, who just keeps up with healing his team all the time. The Will-O-Wisp up once again. Maybe next time he can try to roll himself out, but Kenzu cannot. Mega creeps are gotten though. They do get the Darkseer kill. Madara is going to try to spin himself out. He'll die as well, but he got what he came for. He got Megas, and
this is those Mega creeps too.
What kind of state is Vega in? I did lose 3. They look like they're hunting Seb. They get the wall out there as well. They vacuum him back in. And if they can get this pick off, that would definitely be a great start. But at the same time, ILTW looking for Pexu, finding people at the back line. Can he take out this Lich? Yes, he can. And in the meantime, Seb lived as well, as he was able to teleport himself back to base. And that is...
And whatnot, it's like whatever.
What did we see him have when he had...
he might have nothing if they go on him here.
Oh, he has got a disruption in the Glimmer Cape though. Uses the Glimmer, but...
They are good Glimmer Cape, bro.
Yeah, great. It worked out. He has got buyback available.
No, the attacks did not work.
No. And they got a gem on the side of Vega Squadron. Buyback coming out from Thompson. Cleave. Oh, Reality Rhino, hurrah.
Yeah, they didn't really waste anything there. They're just... They killed Thompson without any spells, basically. Any big spells, at least.
They killed Thompson like you would a support. Here comes the Will-O-Wisp. This is a waste of Will-O-Wisp, though. That was their big team fight ultimate. And that is a death
Confliction just died to the cleave.
From one cleave, 2 supports dropped. Remember when I said yesterday that a fat TA was the worst nightmare of a support?
Yeah.
I lied. It's that Kunkka right there.
Kunkka is definitely problematic.
And with this vacuum wall combination, I don't think OG is having any chance of making a comeback here. Seb does not have a buyback. And the throne, yeah. The throne is gone.
Yeah, they're not GGing out yet.
I mean,
they fighting, but the throne is falling. So.
It's good effort, you know. They gotta try. I don't blame them for trying. But
I mean, this is the lower brackets. You don't wanna give up, definitely. But
well, at least it's the best of 3. But they will need that 40 games if they want to have a shot at making it past this Vegas.
I mean, even if you chrono a target that's not Pagna, you have that decrepit to save it.
Yeah.
And then you have no damage besides right click, right?
It's in a nice. It is Vega Squadron that is edging out ahead. It's not by a large margin, but they are edging out ahead right now on all the lanes. As we do have rotation from Shadow Shaman. I think he's gonna try to kill himself to a tier 2 tower, but he can't because Jerix is on his tail.
Yeah. He just has to run back.
First blood happens in mid. Thompson actually.
Ganking Radiant mid from top is definitely difficult. They have those trees to hide in, and also there's a lot of vision.
Yeah.
Lot of empty ground, so.
But Vega does have a lane that can gank. I mean, that Shadow Shaman, apparently it's free enough to not be top.
Tied, yeah, he's not tied with this Nikes, definitely.
No, the runes are gonna spawn. Looks like we're gonna have Vega Squadron get 3.
Yep.
1 for OG.
Pexu gonna get 2, but Pexu is actually...
Oh, the shackle, very long range with the open wounds there as well. He can time walk away or to use that, and the Ether Shock to finish it off. Jerix is trying to get some extra hits out onto maybe next time, but he can't really stand against Madara all too long because he is kind of scary.
Avoid did die, but he's doing really well when it comes to CS. He's guarding that lane fairly well. Has a slight edge over Nikes in the lane, as long as Rasta isn't around.
Yeah, Pexu is indeed also doing quite well for himself. Getting the stun off there. Just for some extra harassment on Seb. He is taking a beating here. But Kezi will help him out.
And they have the shrine to work with. So
another shackle. Jerix pops the mana. Gets still killed off by maybe next time. Again, that Ether Shock level 2 doing work for him.
Honestly, like...
DM already drawing the line. They want to try and take out ILTW on his Void. The Hex comes out, the Shackle as well, the Stomp to follow it up, the Torrent as well. DM getting in position and right-clicking that guy down.
As well.
Jerix can't get a Brain Sap off. Of course, he has in favor of Vega, and it's like they crushed the lanes. This is how many games have we seen of OG? Even the games that they won, where they were just struggling on those lanes, and they are going to get a kill on Kezu though. That is at least something. Instantly, a tip comes off from.
No, it's a good kill though. Definitely slows the push down a bit, relieves the pressure.
Oh, Shackle Onto Jarex again, followed up by the Torrent. Roar comes out onto the Shadow Shaman. Seb coming in, trying to save the day. Jarex will get the last hit on maybe next time with the Stomp Pexu. Can he make it out? Yes, he can. He'll be okay.
No, he's building into it. Once he gets that, he's going to be able to kill anyone across the map.
And he's going to have some backup as well. He's going to need it sooner rather than later. As DM coming in, the Will-O-Wisp is there to keep him in position. The Roar as well. They throw everything in the kitchen sink on this Kunkka, but he is alive for the moment. The boat still helping him stay alive for that extra bit longer, but he will...
On their own. Perhaps not the Kunkka, but even the Kunkka will fall. Then you can use Jerax plus Thompson.
They want to fight. They've got a Chronosphere. They got it on the Shadow Shaman. In the meantime, there's a Roar onto that Knight, or Knights rather, Madara backing off. The Will-O-Wisp not catching anybody anymore, and now it looks like ILTW, he has to back out. Shadow Shaman will still fall, but can't...
I think it's position 5, Pexu. He always plays 5, so this is your... Oh,
poor Shaman. They go on no-till first.
Yeah,
in the meantime, the grip is indeed on Rasta with Thompson from the low ground. They should be enough to kill him off, and almost making it out alive with some help.
Just get countered. This is what they're supposed to be doing. This is why they want TI. After all, they are a strong team. But when you have a Shadow Demon mid like they did in that last game, you're just useless.
Oh, Roar on the Shadow Shaman. Again, Will-O-Wisp. DM, well. Nightmared up. It's going to be some backup perhaps from Kezu trying to save his buddy. The life drain is there as well. Kunkka is fine. He has a haste rune and they did kill off.
They have the boat now.
Boat. Oh, and a cleave coming up. 2 for 1.
Yeah, that's haste.
And again, a Roar used, a Will-O-Wisp used. The silence is still there. Then you got the Chrono up.
Perfect Chrono.
Yeah, but that's just Kezu though, again.
No, it's a good kill.
Yeah,
They can turn it maybe
even again. If it is going to late game, who has the upper hand?
I honestly believe OG does. I always value that Chrono super highly in the late game.
Another Fiend's Grip on DM. He does have a lot of help. I think the boat was there too. Stomp. Looking for the kill on Thompson. Can Thompson make it out? He's looking for maybe getting a courier there, but nope. Roar is there. Trying to buy time for Thompson to stay alive as the Roar of Madara. It wore off and Thompson can still not make it out. Now the shackle up on Seb. Again, prevented from running. No-till there with the Will-O-Wisp. Trying to buy Seb some time to just leg it out. But he gets X-marked back into the Will-O-Wisp and back into the...
It's very unlikely that you're going to take him down before they respawn. Kezu sees Jerax there.
Ooh, he takes a lot of damage from that. He's getting torn to it as well. Yeah, that's a nice gold extra in the hands of the
ILTW. He didn't have those bashes, just a few bashes, not good enough. But that's huge. Chrono wasted.
Oh, hello.
X marks the spot. Are we gonna punish this? Madara is coming in.
Yeah, the Will-O-Wisp there to try and stop ILTW from dying, but the Will-O-Wisp already dead. And ILTW X-marked once again and should indeed fall here. Grip is here trying to help out. The X-mark
Roar on the back.
Didn't really work out. Roar. Yeah, no teleport out for Jarex, but he'll take that. His teammate live. It's so good.
Yeah, so.
And some extra control, extra vision. Seb's got his blink dagger done. He's gonna be ganked from behind. Pincer, but maybe next time Kizu or Madara.
He has this blink dagger, but you have to use it. It's passive.
It's Seb. Seb is also the one to tip enemies. So they're positioned. They are ready, and OG knew that.
Yeah, they backed out.
Yeah,
probably smart.
No kill. Stuck with some
that's a lot of wards around him, bro.
Can he get out?
Good
got wards helping him as well, but it doesn't matter. I mean, that's a lot, as you said. So, I mean, every time
Kunkka did get buffed. Yeah, Kunkka did get buffed, so he's kind of stronger later when he gets that 25 and stuff. But overall, I think OG.
Madara, what are you doing there, buddy? There's a Fiend Script for him too, if he's not careful.
There's a silence.
Yeah, Will-O-Wisp coming out as well. The Roar as well, that is on DM. The Fiend Script as well. The Shackle holding ILTW in place. He can still get out, and DM didn't actually die in that duration. The Chrono coming out as well. Where is the damage? ILTW is just fountaining for that. They're just trying to delay the fight. The silence still coming out. DM still trying to dish out some damage. They can though. Support for Sed right now as the first two fall in this long drawn out fight. Jerix, he's just trying to juke between all the damage coming out, and it is Kezu that is able to chase down Thompson and get that kill. In the meantime, Jerix is trying to keep the rest of Vega at bay while the rest of his team, mostly ILTW, is getting out. No, actually ILTW is also not getting out. No Tail is the one dying here. ILTW is trying to juke Kezu as well as the EM, but they got the X mark, the stomp as well. And that is...
I mean, this is just silly. Can I just say that Kezu...
Dire jungle, the wards come out as well. With level 2 wards, of course, from maybe next time. Illuminate delaying it, oops.
And these wards are just gonna die.
Oh, the torrent.
Oh, they
gotta be careful with the boat as well. Coming out. There's the roar. It is on the life sealer, the Fiend's Grip there too. Where's that Pugna? He is there. Decrepify, number 1. There's still Will-O-Wisp, but they don't really seem to care about that. Look at the positioning from Kezu, perfectly done. Will-O-Wisp on cooldown, Thor on cooldown, Fiend's Grip on cooldown. The only thing they have is that Chronosphere, and not only now does ILT...
You're telling your Void, listen, there's only one guy that's Kezu. He's the only one that exists in this game, and we need a chrono on him.
Kezu's got himself positioned quite nicely.
You can see how LTW is trying to go around, trying to get the right angle to jump, but it's so very hard.
Yeah, earlier Kezu was of course on the top side of this lane. He moved a bit further back, knowing that there's no more pressure on the top lane from the Void, so he is the target.
Yeah,
Look at those
things. Yeah, it's like
this Pugna guy. Is there anybody that can save the Pugna? That can be a Torrent, but he has got a BKB, so there's that. Oh, Kezu,
went in, actually.
He comes to, the Hex on time. Or maybe next time. The Shackle as well as the Earth Splitter. That is. He just went all in for that BKB, and he didn't pop it before he went in.
That was a bait. That was a bait.
That was so bait. But why didn't he pop his BKB before going in? He just bought that.
Yeah, because
greed. Because
yeah, you want to jump in.
Yeah.
Then
use it. Like
Yeah, usually that's the way it works, but you always risk just being controlled by Rasta, and this is a
that was a miss, Kezu. You gotta do it again. There you go. Denied.
But I mean, if you...
ILTW, he's gotta be careful there. He still doesn't have buyback.
Has BKB.
He's gonna have to use it. The smoke for the backlines, the Hex is there as well, but I think that was... Yeah, Vega knows that if he doesn't pop his BKB, there is...
Oh, he goes in.
People around it. Another X-Mark. Where is his BKB? Again, Shackled. Now there's his BKB with the roar coming out. To interrupt that Shackle. The Kezu is trying to get himself out. The Chrono is just on Kezu. Is there anything that can help him, that can save him? There is not. They did kill off the Shadow Shaman and Kezu, and now it is time for OG to try and find if they can find more. The Fiend's Grip now on Madara with nobody to save Madara. Thompson getting the right clicks in, but it is not enough. The evasion is too much. Thompson, he is the one having to run for Madara. Madara does get the kill on Thompson, and they are now looking for... While they don't have an Aegis, right?
Yeah, I mean, you could see how they went back in that fight. They didn't really want to fight near the cliff.
Hello.
Bye, Rex.
That's
well, they can break the Lincolns definitely, but it does become... It is a bit harder to roar him.
No Will-O-Wisp, no Chrono.
Oh, look at that! I love that as well. So they X-mark the Pugna. He jumps in, blasts, runs, gets marked back.
Yeah. You can move real fast that way, and there's another one. They can just take out the tier 3 tower and just keep on doing that. ILTW is in position. He's
good position, actually.
Yeah, and that is a dead Kezu. He has got buyback, and he'll use it straight up. He'll make sure he's coming back for the fight. He does have a long way to go, though, before he is back here. Seb getting X-marked, torrented as well. DM just looking to dish out some damage. He does get away.
Yeah, you bought back Kezu, though. But now that Kezu has is back, you don't have Chrono, you don't have Roar, you don't have Bane.
They don't have they do have Will-O-Wisp.
They do? That's something you can work with, definitely.
I'm not sure if that's enough, but you know, it's Silver Lining. Oh, Silas coming. Even if you deal with Kezu, how are you gonna deal with Madara's Lifestealer? The ward's coming out once again. Madara just slowing down Thompson. The Hex there as well. And that will mark the go signal for Madara to just try and get Thompson down, but the Force Star is there to save his life.
Yeah, the boat.
And the Will-O-Wisp also used in that one. Backdoor protection active, and the Torrent up on 2. Very nicely from the end. Seb, Nightmare to save his life. The Hex there, though. That is on ILTW, and he's taking a big beating right there. That's enough to take him down. He does have buyback, but he does not have Chrono, even if he does use it. Another lane of Rex taken by Vega Squadron, and they do not give up. They go top. They want this. They want, if they win this game, if they take these racks, they are one step closer to make it to the major and not
this situation before the series.
Even after the laning stage, we kind of still, oh, they're going up the high ground looking for No-Till, finding a No-Till who's getting hexed up, and that is no Will-O-Wisp. He does have buyback available, might need to buy back to save his team, but there is no buyback for ILTW.
90 seconds, this is the lane. Like, how do you have this with these 3 heroes? Kotal has to buy back instantly. You have to do something.
There it is.
Yeah, he's gonna buy back, but they know
Ooh, getting forced staffed aggressively, has to use BKB to try and get himself out of there, but that BKB might just, oh no, it's fine. He can blink himself out. There wasn't enough damage to keep him grounded there. The ward's being used on the tier 3 tower. Vega smelling a victory here, and Seb getting forced as a chicken back to the fountain. The Will-O-Wisp trying to keep Vega at bay, but Madara doesn't really seem to care that much, just dives in. The rest of Vega Squadron do focus down those Rex. Madara back there as well, helping out his team, and that is Rex down. And no Chronosphere for another 40 seconds. There is a Roar, there is a Fiend's Grip, but where's that damage going to come from? Thompson does not have it yet. The Roar is there on the Shadow Shaman. The tier 3 towers, the tier 4 towers rather, dropping slowly but steadily. And with every ticking second, OG is one step closer to elimination.
15 seconds for Void.
They have maybe one last hurrah. But they might have to do that one last hurrah without Jerax, because that Bane is not coming back for another 30 seconds. They cannot afford to wait for him. They have to go now. Vega Squadron, and they know that. They rather take it safe. Yeah. I don't blame them for that. There is also a Roshan up. They do send that Kunkka back, just to get some regen back and come back with a bit of extra mana as well. Open wound slowing down Thompson. The Chronosphere is still available. ILTW again though, no BKB usage for him, and he gets hexed and shackled and taken down. That's is game. There is no way that OG can make it out of this one, and that is OG eliminated from the European qualifiers for the Stockholm Major. Woo.
Wow.
Vega Squadron on absolute fire.
Under an hour, they handled OG.
Oh.